Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me better now. I'm going to do a video here that I got a bunch of fatwood from the national park we were in Kisatchie National Park in Louisiana. First I want to apologize about my last two videos. The low audio, it's for two reasons. One is I was trying to be quiet because I wanted to catch some wildlife, maybe get some on video, which I didn't. Heard it, but I didn't see any. Some other family members saw some stuff, some deer and things like that, but I was hoping to catch some wildlife. But another thing is that the first stop on our trip, we stopped down at Rutherford Beach down in Louisiana on the Gulf Coast. We went to the beach and I got sand in the little microphone hole on my phone, so that hindered some of my the audio on my phone. Well, it's cleaned out now. But anyway, so hopefully you can hear me better now. So what I want to show is just some of the fatwood that I got. I got quite a bit. I've started processing it down, but let me go ahead and show it to you right now. Get this right there. We go. Let's see if we can get it up here. Get the camera stable. So there's some of the fatwood that I got. It's just, like I said, I've already started processing it down, but it came, like I said, it came from a couple of tree stumps in Kisatchie National Forest, and I just happened to, going along those trails, found some burnt pine stumps that were they had been burned and then they'd been cut down. So apparently maybe they'd been struck by lightning at one time or something. But I saw 3 or 4 of them. The thing is I didn't have a saw with me. I didn't bring my saw. Get that straight there a little more. Yeah, I didn't have my saw. So I was only able to chop some out with my knife. And I got quite a bit though, but I really wish I could have had a saw, because that would have made a bigger deal. I could have had a bigger chunk of it at one time. But I got a bunch of little pieces, and I've already started processing some of this down. So I mean, as you can see, it's still pretty good sized pieces and everything. But just look at the color in some of this stuff, though. I mean, there's just so much redness to it. It's just amazing. Hell, and almost, like these right here. Almost looks like a slab of bacon. These are just thinner pieces that were broke off the stump, But, look at that. So I got lucky with that. This one's got some nice golden resin right here. And you can see where it's oozed on the outside of the stump. It was broke over. This part, this is some pieces that were broke over, that were splintered off. So then I just kind of cut those out, and you can see where it had been cut also by a chainsaw from the Forest Service, But I mean, there's that. I mean, it's just wonderful. I mean, this whole thing just smells like turpentine. The smell of it is just amazing. But I got a couple other bigger pieces. I didn't bring them out. They're, so big and something like that, and I haven't processed those. But what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to take this ferro rod I got from the king himself, the king of ferro rods, Nathan 4071. He's the ferro rod king. But I'm going to take this. I've got a handle kind of on a piece of wood, kind of like this, and I'm going to put a hole in it and make a fatwood handle for it. So, but right here's just some more pieces I've got right here, just laid down in this sacks. I'm getting ready to put them in this box, but I mean, these are just, up here, just some choices I pulled out, but you can see there's still some fine choices in there. And I've got a couple of smaller ends off logs as well. and you know, that are just little pieces about so big or so big around, just little pieces that are solid that are gonna get cut down and all that. I don't know what I'll make out of them. I'll make, you know, I'll do something with them, but I'm gonna try to keep them, you know, cut a lot of them in bigger pieces so I don't break them down too small. Some of these were already small because they were broke off that way. Like I said, I didn't have a saw. But let's move this camera over here. We're gonna give this right here a test out. My stand will stand up. So, I'm trying to do this all in one shot. I'm gonna edit because it's just a look what I got video kind of deal. I was lucky to find this because in my area, I'm in Oklahoma, and in my area we have hardly any pine trees. A lot of them are ones that grow or planted. These were a forest that was just naturally growing, so it was awesome. But let's just give this a try here. Get some sparks in here. Well, that's going. See, I got going. Nice, good black smoke as well. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sizzling. Sizzling away. This is that sizzling. See it bubbling with that resin popping off there. It's awesome. It's good stuff. After I get some process down on this stuff, I may do a giveaway on some of this. I haven't done a giveaway yet, but why not make a Fatwood giveaway? But I'll announce that after a while. Probably be a few weeks, maybe a month before I do it. I've gotten several subscribers here lately, and I appreciate every one of you. And I appreciate all y'all watching and commenting and all your tips and everything, you know, so it's great. But let's get, there we go. So yeah, it's very cool. I appreciate all the subscribers, and like I said, the comments, and I really do love this little community we got going here. But yeah, so I might do a giveaway here pretty soon. Like I said, I'll let you know. I'm gonna kind of process a little bit more down, make a decent pile of it to give away and all that. So, but I just wanted to show off all that goodness right there. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look like a piece of bacon? I mean, it looks like a piece of thick old Arkansas bacon right there. Anyway, so just want to say thanks, and looky what I got from the National Forest, Kisatchie National Forest. Wish I could have got more. Anyway, keep it heavy.